Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Mines and Money London Resourcing Tomorrow is moving on. We are on the second day here. And for the first time, we want to talk to Fabian Baker, the Managing Director of Kingsrose Mining from Australia. Welcome.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Fabian, thanks and for taking the time. So Kingsrose, I just read through a little bit here what you have written. Really interesting. You are in Finland. So what's the company about?
Yes, that's right. So we are a minerals exploration company building a portfolio of really exciting nickel, copper exploration projects in Scandinavia. So we're in Finland and we're in Norway at the moment.
So you're looking for the future energy transition metals.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. These are minerals that are critical to new technologies, to decarbonize our energy systems, and also as we improve the standard of people's living around the world.
Perfect. Before we come to your project, there was one eye-catcher really I read on your signs here, on your roll-up, $33.8 million in cash. I did not read that elsewhere for exploration. How did you come to that much cash?
That's right. You know, we're quite unusual in the junior exploration world. We're much better financed. And basically, we're trying to redefine what is an exploration company. Okay, no more junior, we're an explorer. This means really well funded, really good quality assets, and a really first-class team. And that's what we're trying to create with Kingsrose, something special. And actually that's being recognized. We were also recently selected by the world's largest mining company, BHP, to be a part of their Xplor program. So
what does that mean for you?
Well, there were hundreds of people who applied from around the world, and they chose just 7. We were very lucky to be one of those. And it means that they've been working with us closely for more than 6 months. They provided us additional funding, but also access to their world-class experts to help us with our exploration ideas.
Super. I can imagine that helps a lot for a smaller company. So this year is ending, coming to an end. So what was the highlight for you this year in the company?
Well, at the beginning of the year, we took on a new project, the Rana project in Norway. It's an old nickel mine, but with huge exploration potential around it. So we know there was a mine there. We know that it has the potential to be economic if we can find new resources. So this year we did the largest exploration program in all of Norway. We did helicopter-led geophysics, putting geologists on the ground, and then ultimately drilling. So we just completed our first drilling program on the project.
How long was it?
We drilled a little bit more than 4,000 meters of drilling, and we've released a new discovery. So we already hit more than 26 meters at nearly 1% nickel with copper and cobalt.
Oh, that's a beautiful combination. Fantastic. Okay, so you have, I think it's altogether 4 projects, if I saw that correct. So what is going on in the other projects? What is the status there?
Sure. The portfolio has been evolving. So I would now call it 2 main projects. So we have Pennicat in Finland. This is probably the world's highest grade, the richest platinum groups element exploration project in the world. We have the Rana project that I just explained, where we're making new nickel discoveries. And then outside of that, we have our partnership with BHP, which we're working on extending into the future. And this will be to explore large areas of Norway and Finland for new nickel and copper deposits.
Okay, super. So given the fact next year, what's the future? How many meters do you want to drill? You said 2 projects are in the focus. So what's driving the company next year?
Well,
because you have the money to do so.
Exactly. We have the money to do so. Scandinavia has huge exploration potential. So next year, we're going to have a budget that's well exceeds $10 million. We'll be drilling at least another 5,000 meters at Rana, but critically doing new geophysical work. And geophysics, the new technologies are key to discovering these very rich nickel sulfide deposits. So we'll do geophysics and drilling on that project. And then we hope to, with our partners, do large regional exploration. Currently, we have more than 80 targets across our...
that's a lot.
We have a 200-kilometer long mineral belt that we control. Wow. With 80 targets, we need to reduce down the number and work out which ones look the best.
Yeah, definitely. That's for sure. So is that a little bit correct when I say you are exploring already for BHP?
Well, I can't say too much, okay? We had this partnership with the Xplor program, and we're talking about a future.
Yeah, no, because I can imagine we talk about large projects in the future. I mean, they are, if you are, let's say, ongoing successful, that would be the next mines, maybe.
Well, that's right. A company like BHP, they're looking for the largest deposits in the world. And actually, not just one, whole camps of many mineral deposits. And that's what's really rare about our opportunity. We're in one of the most secure jurisdictions in the world, in Norway and in Finland, with more than a 200-kilometer-long mineral belt with multiple projects or that we can explore. This isn't just an opportunity for one mine. This is an opportunity for many.
Yeah, and you have already a very prominent neighborhood I saw on your map, so from that side that is all fine. Do you face any, let's say, challenges environmentally, infrastructurally, or also for the permitting, meaning are you on land which is preserved, or what's the situation there?
Yeah, we do have different challenges. One of the reasons we entered into this region was because we recognize those high standards in environmental and social operations, and we embrace that. So another thing that we're trying to do, we've built a sustainability team that is in place even before we were drilling, and that's very unusual for a junior exploration company. So that helps us overcome those challenges. And for us, they're different on different projects. On our Finnish Pennycat project, this is a Natura 2000 area. This is an EU designation. In fact, it covers 20% of the whole of the EU. But it doesn't mean mining or exploration is blocked. You just have to do things to a very high standard. So we've had our biologists there looking to understand the different habitats, and then we plan our drilling to make sure we don't impact those. In other areas in the north of Norway, we have the indigenous Sami people who culturally do reindeer herding, and it's really important that we coordinate our exploration with them so that we can coexist. We can get access to do our exploration, but at the same time make sure that we're not impacting their way of life and their traditional behaviors.
Okay, super. When we will see your first resource estimate?
Oh, well, we'll see. I'd say we've got a big program next year. This could lead to multiple discoveries, and from there we'll be drilling resources.
Okay, so that's 2025 then.
That's right.
Okay, super. Is BHP already a shareholder?
They're not a shareholder. No, they've invested in us, but fortunately, we still retain no dilution at that point.
Okay, so who are your major shareholders? What is management share?
So management owns about 11% of the company. Our chairman is also our largest shareholder, a very successful and experienced mining entrepreneur. And we're listed on the Australian Stock Exchange, so we have a primarily Australia-dominated shareholder base, but we're trying to build our European interest. I'm based in the UK, and so we are slowly introducing some family offices and small institutions to the story.
Fantastic. So then good luck with that. Merry Christmas, and thank you very much for your time. Sounds really interesting.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was Fabian Baker, the Managing Director of Kingsrose Mining. Yeah, you heard it. Lots of projects. Finland looks really fantastic. They are really searching and exploring, of course, for the future energy transition metals. That's what we really need. And the good thing is it's a fantastic mining jurisdiction, and it's in Europe, not in China, not in the US. It is here, just in front of our doors, where the metals are needed. And don't forget, the company has $33.8 million in the bank. That is a lot of money. And they are also part of the Xplor program of BHP, and this is not like that you are winning an award there. You have to be chosen, so that speaks for the quality of the company and the projects, of course. You should check it out. Thanks for watching us, and bye-bye from London Mines and Money.